The time I'm filming this, 2025, is in 3 days. We're gonna do something I've never done before, and we're gonna make a vision board. I'm honestly really excited because now that I actually have like real goals to work to and what I want my life to look like next year, I think it'll be a lot easier because I know I was struggling last year because I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do. Oh, my ISO's too low. I don't even know if I like this thing, but you know, we're gonna work with it. That's fine. I like to make a good vision board, a productive one. You gotta set your intentions and your goals first. Let's start with career, the obvious one. I'm literally just gonna stay with like my retail jobs. So that's just my biggest thing right now, is having that financial security, having that career security, not trying to do anything crazy. Next is health, another big one. This one, I low-key, I need to be like very realistic with myself because I know my ass is not gonna take myself to the gym every day. Maybe for fitness, let's just start with 3 days in the gym. And I want to focus on 3 areas: my core, my ass, and my back. Those are the 3 areas I actually enjoy working out. As far as mental health, I want to practice giving myself grace and also like letting things go, like chilling the fuck out. And I already have taken a big step with my mental health. I deleted Instagram and TikTok yesterday. When I woke up today, I literally felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. I am letting myself still go on Instagram and TikTok, but I can only go on a browser. Let me just set one goal. I want to eat less Red 40. As far as personal growth, I think it'd be great. It'd be really cool to learn something. An instrument I've always wanted to learn is the electric guitar. So maybe that will be the goal for 2025. As far as hobbies, I definitely want to read more. The one that I'm currently reading is The Catcher in the Rye. Next is The Picture of Dorian Gray. I've really wanted to start reading this. I'm already reading this. I don't want to start this in the middle of this. It's not really a reading book, but it's Milk and Honey. I know this has been around for so long, but I saw this. I just liked the cover and the packaging of it. I actually am really enjoying it. As I'm going through the poems, I've kind of been adding my own commentary on it and see if I can relate it to my life. I think this is just how I can feel more connected to the story and actually enjoy the poem. The biggest thing for me, I would say, as far as personal growth, is learning how to be comfortable by myself. I am comfortable by myself, but when it comes to like passing time, it can get to me, and I want to get better at learning to fill my time. Is there anything else? Oh, yes. I want to create more than I consume. I love creating video, and I currently am surrounded by people who love to create too, and it's been super motivating and really nice to talk to people that are in a similar mindset who just want to create. Like, it's super fulfilling when you have people in your life that enjoy the things that you do. I've made a lot of content this year, but it hasn't been content that I find fulfilling. The only content that I've ever found fulfilling is my YouTube content. Like all my short form content that I used to make, I just don't like it. Like it feels so copy and paste. I was really focused on what performed well, not what I wanted to make. Took a little break and decided to eat some food, and then I actually just put the vision board together like in 5 minutes. This is what the vision board looks like. I love it. I even set it as my phone background already. I like looking at it. Like it looks so pretty, and knowing that I made this kind of like point out certain things that I want to do or like work on. I don't know. I just think it's fun. My camera's about to die. Fuck. I just got back from a shopping adventure with my grandma. Got a few things that are actually pretty cute from Walmart. This sweater, it's kind of a camo green almost. I think it kind of looks great on camera. I needed a sweater that was just like a normal basic sweater to wear out. I wish it wasn't black, but I honestly don't mind this color. I want to do more hiking next year, so this would be perfect for it. Oh my god, let me show you guys my socks. These are socks. These are on clearance because I guess it's not winter time anymore. They're so thick, they're so soft, and they got little grippies on the bottom, which I appreciate. I'm gonna put these on right now. My feet, surprisingly, are not cold right now, but they're definitely not gonna be cold now. So I got some loungewear, little tank top that I think is really cute, and I'm gonna try on. See, like it's so basic and I love it, but I like how tight it is. And I do like and it ends like right here. If I want to like pull it up a little bit, I can. Next is another little loungewear piece, but it's a one piece. I think this is cute. Honestly, like I don't think it's that bad. And the last thing I got, obviously a pair of men's pajamas, because for some reason men have the best pajama pants. I'm so comfortable right now. Since today is the last day of 2024, I think it's obvious that we should do what everyone else is doing and talk about our intentions and goals for next year and reflect on what the fuck happened in 2024. I feel like I can take myself out of a lot of moments, or I'm in a moment and I am enjoying it, but I'm not like feeling it in a way. And I want to get better at doing that. I'm not sure how to do that. I think the only way I can really think of doing that is when I'm in the moment to like let myself feel it in a way and like remind myself it is safe to feel the joy that, or whatever this is, that's it, that whatever the feeling is that I'm feeling, and to feel it fully. That's not just with like in good moments too, that's with like bad moments or moments where I need to sit with myself but I don't. That will also allow me to be more grateful for those moments that I have, and probably will remember them better, because I don't remember a lot of things very well, especially with people that I really enjoy being around and I care about. I want to remember those moments with them. A big thing too is being comfortable by myself. I just recently got out of a relationship where it was a long distance one, but it was like online, so we were like constantly with each other. There was constant connection. We were either in a call or like texting 24/7, because neither of us really had anything going on in our lives, so we were able to be with each other 24/7. That is nice initially. Then you kind of start to crave that independence again, especially me, because I'm a naturally independent person. Now I have a lot more time to myself, so I want to learn how to fill that time up with hobbies, which is another thing I really want to get into. I have a few different things that I want to try next year, and a few things I want to get into next year that I'm really excited about, and I have people to share it with, but I'm also completely comfortable doing it by myself. This year was a lot of learning things about myself too. I feel like I've changed a lot from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, especially from 19 to 20 now. I think a big concept that I finally started to grasp was love yourself. That whole term, that whole coined term that everyone talks about, it's such a broad term to me, and I still think it is, because loving yourself can look completely different from how someone else does. But for me, I would say this year it was more about learning how to be selfish, in the sense that I can make things about myself, and I deserve to make things about myself, because I deserve to enjoy things and have things go my way and do things that I want to do, you know, kind of learning how to say no in a way, and also just being honest with people about my feelings. Like if I don't want to do something, I'm going to say that, you know, and I never would have done that beforehand, or with my parents especially. If I don't want to do something, I say no, and it's hard. Being more selfish also means making space for my own needs. At the beginning of the year, I just remember being so stressed out about like making money, starting my own business, and making content and all that stuff, and I just was not happy with what I was doing. Now I'm taking a step back and I'm starting over from getting a car, getting a normal job, saving up money, and just enjoying time with people in the meantime, and making content in the meantime until I can get to where I'm trying to go to. Basically, I'm just taking things a lot slower, which is also another big motto I want to live by. I would say overall I just got more confident with myself, like as myself as a person. Learned a lot more about myself and what my needs are, and what I like and what I don't like, and what I want to do and what I do want to do. I've also started working on letting go of things, or the law of detachment. Not detachment in the apathy way, but detachment in the control freak way. A concept that I've definitely grasped this year, but I'm still working on it. Overall, I just want to continue to allow myself to be loved and love in return. So it's been a year of growth, and 2025 will be the same. I'm also 20 years old. I've been looking back on everything that I did this year. January is when I started doing UGC, or user generated content. If you don't know what that means, you basically just make ads for brands. Got into it towards the end of 2023, and I'm like, oh my god, this is such like an easy way to make money. All I have to do is make videos for brands and I get paid so much money. Oh my god. I thought it would be more fulfilling and I would enjoy it a lot more than I did, but I didn't. I think I create content from a place of genuine enjoyment for creating content. And in February and March, I started my social media management agency that did not take off. I wanted to take it off somewhere, but I knew when I started it that it wasn't gonna last. I had my first hookup during this time. I even flew to California to see the dude again. Our self-worth has increased a lot since then. Do not worry. In April, that's when I started getting more introspective, I think, and what I mean by that is I started actually thinking about what I wanted to do with my life. And I also went to California in April. That was fun. Well, my family visited the beach again after 2 to 3 years of not seeing the beach. There was a moment where I went away from everyone else and I just sat on a rock for 20 minutes, stared into the waves, and it was so nice. It was so nice. I felt so at peace there. I grew up in Cali and I lived right next to the beach, so the beach was always a place of comfort for me. In May, I redid my room. I made an entire video about it if you want to go watch it. That's also when I started to tone down on wigs and makeup, and I got into making nails and stuff. This is kind of when I started pivoting into myself, who I think I am now. Mostly because I was tired of doing the wig and makeup every day, but also wanted to who I am naturally. Getting into the press-ons was also just a fun creative outlet. I literally haven't made press-ons in forever, but for what I made, for what I did, and the nails I created, in June, it was my dog's first birthday. She looked so cute. We gave her a little cake. We gave her some steak. And we sang happy birthday to her. That's also when I started talking to my ex. And things definitely changed a lot during that time. That's when everything started shifting. In July, I decided to pivot to graphic design, or just design in general. I don't know why I pivoted into that. I think it was just a momentary oh, I made some heat. I should just continue going down this path. In August, that's when I finally realized that creating short form content, the UGC content, or even just normal short form content in general, was super draining to me. I needed a break. Then in September, I turned 20. I got braids again for the first time in a while. Loved them. I honestly miss them a lot. I'm probably gonna get them again. And I decided to start my social media management agency again and rebrand in slash pivot into marketing instead of the design part. You can imagine where that went. And in October, I started going back to the gym and had this epiphany that I don't need to create content to be successful. I can just do other shit. For some reason, that was just never something I thought of that I could do. And that's when I decided I want to go to esthetician school. I even toured the school I'm going to go to, and I love it, and I'm super excited. It's gonna take me a while to get there, but when I do get there, I just know I'm gonna be so happy. It's gonna be really fun. That's also when I got my first job at Target, and despite how cringe and probably over dramatic I'm being, I felt so nice being back in the real world, because mind you, from January to October, I did not socialize with anyone. I didn't make any new friends. I didn't really talk to anyone in real life. I was always in my room. And when I got this job again, I started talking to people. Significantly boosted my mental health. I started feeling so much better. I started feeling like a person again. I had more energy. I was just a lot happier, and all I did was get a job. And then the next month, I broke up with my ex. I just started getting into more hobbies because I needed to learn how to fill my time, because now I had so much of it. Now we're here in December. Well, actually, it's January 1st as I'm filming this, but I'm enjoying time with real people again, learning to take life slower, and I'm getting into my hobbies again. And I think this year we're just gonna take it one day at a time and really embrace who I am as a person. I'm grateful for everything that happened in 2024 and what it taught me, and I feel more connected to myself than I ever have. I'm coming into the new year with someone new, and can't wait to see where everything takes me. Happy New Year!